All right, here we are. Whether we are just lazy or what, but we have a new setup,
Yeah.
and it looks a little,
A lot more.
huh?
A lot more. I can put my head down, take a nap.
Paul can go to sleep.
Heck yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you can actually lean back here and go to bed.
But this is just the beginning of it. We have some other things that are gonna come in through here.
Yeah.
I just want to double check. Yeah, it works. Look at that. That's pretty good. So anyway, this is just the beginning of it. So we're gonna just kind of relax and just act like we're having a conversation instead of being like all uptight, like at a table. No, really though, right?
Yeah,
We
it's
sit there and those
that's-
chairs were so uncomfortable.
No, these are soft.
We might not get out of them.
Well, that's going to be another trick.
Yeah. So my friend Mike was here helping me set up the other day.
Yeah.
And there's still, you can take a look around. There's like people you can't see really what else is going on in here, but it's definitely messy.
Yeah, well, what the hell?
But it'll get there.
Yeah.
The thing is that Mike was here and he actually sat where you are.
Yeah,
He laid down. He was asleep in 5 minutes.
I believe it.
Right? He's gone.
I believe it.
Gone.
Yeah, because they are soft. They are comfortable.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a hard time getting. You saw me trying to
I know.
adjust.
I'm gonna. My knees aren't the
Okay.
greatest, so getting
No.
up. I need a. We need to get some ropes here so we can pull chain.
If somebody has a walker for Paul,
Yeah.
just drive. Come on by and drop it off. We'll be able to get him out of his chair. Either that or a winch.
There you go. Yeah, we use like ropes hanging down so we could.
Yes.
There you
yes.
go. Yeah.
So we still are at the SNSN Studios on Main Street here at Paragon at Capital Property Group, just like we've been for the last year and a half or so.
Yeah.
It's a nice building. We're eventually going to move into their new building, and that's not going to be for about a year.
Oh.
No. So I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things and I wanted to get your feedback. So I've kind of myself personally have taken a little bit of a different avenue or a different perspective to complement sports, which we do.
Yeah.
Because the name of the channel is SNSN, Streaming News and Sports Network.
Right.
Well, I don't really do a whole lot of news anymore.
Right.
And the reason for that is because, honestly, anybody that finds something, click. Next thing you know, it's on the internet somewhere.
Right.
And everybody wants their 5 minutes of fame, thinking they got something that will, put a little clickbait on there. Next
Right.
thing you know, whatever. And that's okay. But you can't beat it. You can't, there's no sense or whatever trying to whoop that at all or to beat them, because you're never going to beat an army of 10 towns,
Right.
who, everybody wants to go ahead and put something up
True.
on the internet. So I started doing a series of videos.
Yep.
Basically called It's Nothing Personal. And they seem to be doing pretty well.
Yeah, I saw a couple of them, but I didn't see all.
Which
of them.
which ones did you say?
I just saw the one. I mean, the one related to the field. That was about the only one I really got to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You mean the one with we're talking about how people were out there, with their bikes and different
Yep.
things. So that one was pretty interesting because we got a lot of positive feedback, but I got one piece of feedback, and it was actually from the lady that's actually in the video. You don't know who she
I
is.
don't know who that was.
Right? No,
No.
neither did I, because
Yeah.
the picture was sent to me. It wasn't It wasn't sent. I mean, I didn't take the picture
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
So um, I'm gonna actually play it for people who have not seen it.
Yeah.
At least I think I'm gonna play it. Let me see if I can find it here. I think I am. I don't know if I can get it to do anything. Sometimes the computer just says, "Nah, I ain't doing nothing today."
Yeah.
But her husband actually reached out to me that night.
Yeah.
He was very nice. I'm not gonna say that he came at me with any kind of
Right.
disdain or anything like that. And he said, "I'm not even going to ask you to take it down." But apparently, right before her picture, the word "stupid" came up.
Oh,
So she was very upset that I called her stupid,
gotcha.
and I felt bad that she felt bad.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you just want to give an opinion, right? What
Right.
you think is real, but you really don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Sometimes, if you just give feedback and people get hurt, well, there's not a lot you can do about that,
Right.
right? So anyway, I actually went live from home and said, the idea of people that going on there doing these things is stupid, not an individual is
Yeah.
stupid.
It was the action that was stupid.
It was the action, right,
Yeah.
that I felt was stupid.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we're twinning today. We both have red shirts.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Well,
Paul's not listening to a damn thing I'm talking
if
about.
anything, it made people aware that some things you don't do down there at the field.
Right.
People probably didn't even read the signs and going along, because in the old days, before they do field, people were doing anything on the track.
Maybe more signs need to be put up. I don't know. Maybe that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Maybe people won't care. They'll figure, all right, nobody's looking. All right, Junior, come on, bring your BMX.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play the video that you're talking about. Here we go. Just shelled out a few years ago nearly $4 million for a shiny new multi-purpose field and an 8-lane track. It's beautiful, it's state-of-the-art, and bonus, the town even lets residents use the track for free. Sounds great, right? Well, they gave us one simple rule: sneakers only. No cleats, no bikes, no roller skates, no bobsleds. You get the idea. Because things like sharp spikes and bike tires tear up the track that we just paid millions for. It's kind of easy to understand. But lately, parents are out there letting their kids ride their bikes all over it. Bikes on the track. That's like someone handing you the keys to a brand new Ferrari and you deciding to take a cheese grater to the hood. Yeah, well, guess what? Your kids are grinding away the town's $4 million investment while you stand there smiling like it's the neighborhood playground. You're letting them do it. So let me spell it out. It's not a driveway. It's not a skate park. It's not a BMX arena. It's a multi-million-dollar track for the whole town. If you can't respect that, maybe you don't deserve nice things. Next time you want to let your kid ride in circles, buy a cul-de-sac. So there you go. So I think that was the first one of the series that I did.
Do they just let anybody go on the track after hours, or is the track locked?
From what I understand, it's open to the public. It's supposed to close at night, I think, but I don't know if anybody's there to actually close the gate.
So it's open for people to run on.
Yeah, and the lights go off at a certain time. So,
Gotcha.
I mean, there may be people out there walking, just in the dark. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never been out there at that
I
time.
really never, when I went down there to walk, I never walked on the track. I always went around.
See, now that I'm glad you brought that up, because you can use your strollers and you can use the bikes around outside the fence.
Yeah.
Which is certainly allowed.
Yeah.
But it's just on the track because of the material.
Yeah.
And one of the things that the video says is that it's like if you have a new Ferrari, it's like taking a cheese grater to the hood,
Yeah.
you know? And so the other point, and I don't think I put this in the video, but and give me your take on this too. And anybody else, you know, I mean, if there's actually anybody out there listening or, you know, live right now, that people that are homeowners and stuff like that, right, are considered taxpayers or whatever. You know, they don't look at the fact that people that rent are also taxpayers.
Yeah.
You know, because you know damn well that if you're renting and the owner's taxes go up, guess what? Your rent's going to go up.
Let's say vehicles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so, but I'm talking about, you know, like this right here.
Yep.
You know, that directly affects, you know, well, I mean, cars do too. Yeah. But I've been to town meetings where people have literally stood up and say, well, you're not a taxpayer. You're not a homeowner. So, I mean, what's your take on that?
You
I
don't
think
have to be a homeowner to be a taxpayer because as long as the vehicles, you're taxed.
Right.
I mean, some people pay pretty good tax money on their vehicles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And not only just that. Oh, you know what? That's another thing I want to talk to you about a little bit. Did your taxes go way up on your car?
One of my cars, the taxes went up, and I was very upset because when I went and looked up on Blue Book,
Yep.
it was like $3,000 difference.
Yeah.
Lower than what was in the bill.
Yep.
And I was like, what the hell is going on here? And even one car that we sold, the taxes went up on that. And we never got that much money for the car we traded it in. So
yeah, but they don't tax you on what you get for it. They tax on what the supposed value is.
What I found out was, and I'm not sure how it worked on all cars, but our Hartford group up there decided to tax you on manufacturer's retail price. They changed it. So this particular car, manufacturer's retail was $50,000.
So you get taxed on the new retail price?
That's what they did. And then they took a certain percentage off of that, and there's another certain percentage off of that, and then it came up to be $3,000 more than what I had.
You get taxed on $3,000 more, or you're paying $3,000 more?
The value of the car went up $3,000.
Okay, all right.
Which in turn raised my taxes up on that one particular car like $100.
Mm.
Now, could I fight it? Yeah. But what I got to do is you got to fill all the paperwork out. Then you got to go to planning and zoning in the fall.
Planning and zoning or assessment appeals?
Now, she said planning and zoning. But
why would you go to planning and zoning?
I don't know. That's what I said, but maybe it was appeals. I don't know. But that's what she said. I'd have to fight it there.
Yeah.
For $100. And I said, you know something? The aggravation that I'm going to get for $100, it ain't worth it for me to do it. So I'm just going to pay the $100.
Well, here's the thing about assessment appeals is that they only meet like a few times a year.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, and this is what I'm told. So like I've got a discrepancy on business use tax, you know, of the items that I have here.
Yeah.
You know, they tax me on another business, which I thought was bullshit because, you know, so their thing is, or you didn't fill out the form. Okay, well, you don't guess what I have then. You don't just guess. You know, I don't think that's the way to handle things.
Yeah.
But that's the way they decided to handle things.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that at all. So now it's like, okay, I'll fill it out, but they're going to be shocked when they find out I don't have 90% of the crap they think I have.
Yeah.
So whatever. But the thing is that then I'm like, all right, well, I'll just go to assessment appeals, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, guess what? They don't meet for that till February.
Yeah, they don't meet right away.
I know, but it's
and then you have to. But then
why? Why?
But you got to pay it because because if you don't pay it, you're going to get penalized.
Oh no. So then I said no. So they hit me with a freaking tax warrant. That's what they did. Then they took it right out of my bank.
Wow.
That's exactly what they did.
Wow.
Yeah. I just hope everybody that owes back taxes got hit with tax warrants.
So they took it out of your bank because
that's
that's where you had like a mortgage or something. Right?
Yeah. Well, no, that was, they knew where my account was, so they went and got a tax warrant.
No, wait. How the hell could they do that?
I don't know. They did. Trust me when I tell you, if they want their money, they're going to take it.
See,
I don't think it's the way you should do business in a small town, but here we are.
I'm just shocked that they went after your account without your permission.
They didn't have to. They went and got a warrant for it. And then I had to pay for the warrant.
You had to pay for the
Oh,
warrant.
yeah. $75.
Why?
Because
would-
I mean, because they knew. But anyway, this is not about me. So, but that's one of the things. That's why I know that the discrepancy is, or I should say, the appeal is not until February or March, actually.
Yeah, they said it would be in the fall, late fall.
Late fall. This is February or
I know.
March of
Yeah.
2026.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, they took the money, and then maybe we'll listen to you, but then you got to wait. Anyway, I think the whole idea of that is crap. I honestly do. The way I was assessed is, okay, fine. All right, I didn't fill out the form. Okay, fine. That doesn't mean you kick me in the ass.
Yeah.
Like you did.
Wow.
So
That's surprising.
yeah.
But not everybody really, the car taxes went up. I don't know. This was based on a car that was 2018. So I don't know if everybody's taxes, when I talk to people, they say they went down. I'm not sure why this one particular car, they picked on it and it was based on the manufacturer.
They're still taxing me on a car that I handed the plates in 2 years ago.
Wow. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah. You remember my old Buick?
Yeah.
The white one?
Did you turn the plates in?
Yes.
Wow.
Turn the plates in. I'm still getting taxed. I mean, it's $8.
Yeah, but
You know,
they still
'cause it's-
shouldn't be taxed.
I understand that, and I didn't renew the plates. So why?
Yeah, usually when you turn
But
the
that's
plates.
the point, is that
Yeah.
they're just going to tax you willy-nilly. It's kind of like, or we're going to ask for, we'll ask for forgiveness instead of asking for permission.
Wow. Well,
I just think I think the collection policy is a little off.
yeah.
But-
Yeah,
And not because it happened to me, but I'm sure there are others. And I'm quite sure there are others that didn't get tax warrants. Like, we'll do that in another video.
well,
That ought to be fun.
well, I had no choice. I would have had to pay it anyway,
Yeah.
and then I'd have to argue. I just didn't want to go through all the aggravation, but I was surprised because I was going to get rid of this vehicle. And when you
Which
go
one
in,
is it?
huh?
The Chevelle?
No,
The Audi.
Yeah.
Okay.
because it was getting up there, starting to give me a little trouble. So I thought I'd check and see.
It's got 15,000 miles on it. You hardly drove it.
So I started checking to see what the trade-in values were. It definitely was a lot lower than what they taxed me on.
Yeah.
But when they told me to manufacture, that's what the legislature did. They changed it this year, but I don't think everybody. Some of the newer vehicles probably were already taxed at a certain price, but I guess people who had older vehicles is when this some people, same thing happened to them. The car price went up.
Yeah.
So it's your choice whether you want to fight it or not.
Bottom line is they're going to come and take it if they want it.
Well, you still got to pay it anyway. Then you got to argue like hell to try to get it back.
You know what? That's the one dark mark I have about this town.
Yeah.
Is their collection policy.
Yeah. It's
It's not that they don't want to pay it. It's like, let's do it right. Let's not take what we want, and then we'll decide whether or not that's bullshit.
I mean, they do give people money back because you see it.
Yeah. When are those meetings happening?
I don't know.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it a stroke of the
I
pen?
mean, if you look at some of the notes,
Because if assessment appeals is not meeting,
no.
where are they deciding to give that money back?
Yeah, because if you look at the read some of the selectmen's notes, they approve a lot of times. Every month there's somebody getting some money back from the tax collector. So I don't know how that works.
I don't either.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just better to forget about it and pay it and shut up and move on.
Yeah, especially if it's $700.
That's different. So
Yeah, it's for me. That's what I mean. I don't really complain much about the car that I don't even own anymore and return the plates on.
that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So,
They're getting back at you for some reason.
oh, I know, because I don't shut my mouth. I kind of wondered about that. It's like, oh, you know what? He's got a loud mouth. Let's get him.
Yeah.
Let's get him.
Well,
of course, it's nothing personal.
You can't really prove that, but
of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Which I would be surprised. I would be really surprised if that was the case.
Yeah.
That is something. I just because I think the practice is wrong doesn't mean I don't like the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a couple of people I don't like down there, but it's not them.
Yeah.
There's a few people down there that don't like me.
No.
Oopsie.
You see?
They say if you don't piss somebody off, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
yeah.
So anyway, I did that video on the track, which got a lot of response. And I don't do it for clicks or anything like that, because trust me, what are the clicks doing for me?
Yeah.
It's more just getting the information out.
Well, I think if make people aware.
Yeah, right. But some people will say, "Oh, you're doing this because you're making money on the post." I'm like, from where? If you take a look on that post alone, because I'm not gonna lie, there is Facebook and others do compensate you for that. But I'm gonna show you. Which one is this one? Keep going. I think it's down a little bit. Okay. So here it is. That's the video. And I don't know if anybody's going to be able to see this, but I go to Insights. I've made 29 cents. I don't know, the camera's way over there. So, but, yeah, 29 cents. That's what I made on that. Maybe I can.
Wow. But it was still needed because, like I say, a lot of people probably go down here and not aware of the rules. And like I say, I don't really go down there, so I don't know where the signs are. Are they down near the track? And I don't know. That should make the school board aware of.
Here, I can add it. Look, there we go.
Yeah.
See it? Look. 29 cents.
Yeah.
29 cents. Big time.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the school board will do something about it.
Huh?
Hopefully the school board will recognize maybe we don't have enough signs or whatever, because that certainly was a point of contention over the last couple of years.
Yeah, absolutely.
And people would not be happy if something happened to that thing.
What's that?
The field. If something happened to the track or something happened to that thing, people would not be happy.
Right.
Because a lot of people were against it, including myself. So.
I did another one. It was kind of a lighthearted one. It was, I don't know if you, I'm sure you didn't see it.
No.
It was about pumpkin spice coffee.
It's coming up pretty soon.
No, we're in pumpkin spice season.
Oh.
And the thing is that men like pumpkin spice, even though they won't admit to it.
Yeah, I don't. Pumpkin's not my favorite.
You love it.
I don't.
Don't lie.
No, I don't. I never had a pumpkin spice coffee, and nope.
So you've never had one, but you're telling me you don't like it.
I don't like pumpkin.
That's like me saying I hate steak, but I've never had one.
No, I don't like pumpkin.
Okay, but do you like? So I'm telling you, if you try pumpkin spice, you might like it.
Well,
I think we should go down and get one.
Yeah, I don't really.
I'll buy you one.
No, don't bother.
No, just a test. You can throw it away if you want to.
No, I wouldn't do that.
You're not going to taste it. You're not going to test it.
No,
it's not anchovies, dude. It's pumpkin spice.
Anchovies. Oh my god!
Don't even. That's what I mean.
Oh, god.
But, no, you see what I mean. So anyway, here's the video I did on that. This one is also a lighthearted affair. You know what season it is. It's pumpkin spice everything season. And here's the secret no guy wants to admit to. We love it. The problem is, the second a man gets caught ordering a pumpkin spice latte, society makes him hand in his man card. Forget the wings, forget the football. One sip and boom, you're busted. But let's be honest, pumpkin spice isn't just a drink. It's comfort in a cup. So fellas, hold your heads high. Sip that latte with pride. Because real men don't hide their pumpkin spice. They own it. How do you know?
No.
You don't even know.
Sorry,
You don't even know.
I don't.
You have no idea.
Nope. I don't like pumpkin, so I'm not going to try it. Sorry. so, so,
You ready for the?
so.
So I did another one, and then I'm going to tell you what my next one's going to be.
Oh boy.
So there's this food reviewer named Al Mayo. He's based like in the New London area, and he did a review of a restaurant in Westerly called Seafood Haven.
Oh.
And needless to say, Mr. Mayo did not like the restaurant or did not like the food or whatever. And that's okay. I mean, doesn't like it. But the way the review was written is like he just beat the crap out of him. You know, I don't think you should do that. You know, I think if you have any kind of influence, you know, at all, you know, on social media or whatever, which is can be pretty powerful, to go ahead and just try to guide people there and let them make their own decision.
Yeah. Because
But
maybe it's just some taste that he didn't like,
but to
but
say
other people would.
right. And not everybody is going to like whatever. But when you call something premium trash, you know, that's, you know, whatever. So I did and I don't think he liked that, but I don't know him, you know, and it certainly wasn't as the video says. It's nothing personal. It's not. I just didn't like the review.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was fair.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was fair at all.
You don't even know what his review was based on.
Oh no, you do. You saw it, and he just trashed everything. But they sure looked like they were eating it, you know. I mean, so I don't know, you know. I mean, I can't speak for them and what they're, you know. But I just didn't like the way that it came off, and I think when you're a small business, and Paul, you know, maybe you can help me out with this, is that it's hard enough. It's hard enough to, you know, to reach customers and to gain, you know, some sort of following or sell, you know, or respect from different, you know, customers, that you can build a business or build a clientele. It's hard enough,
Yeah.
to do that. You know, then you have somebody else come and just try to slam you down.
Yeah.
I
mean, what qualifies this guy to be a restaurant reviewer?
Don't know.
No,
like I said, I don't know
I
the guy.
could go in there myself and say, "Oh yeah, that hamburger sucked," but that's me. That
Right.
doesn't necessarily. You may like it.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah, I don't know the guy. Don't know the
what gives him
guy
the
from
authority?
Adam, so I couldn't even tell you.
He's probably not even a chef, for Christ's sakes.
Don't know.
It's just some
No, I believe
ordinary
he's a
guy
fireman.
going around trying to eat at restaurants. They probably didn't give it to him for free, so he was ticked off.
Oh, he did say that he spent over $200 on the meal.
He did.
You know, and fine. If you didn't like it, that's okay. You know, I think if it was about the $200, then you probably should have called the owner and said, "Hey, look, you know," instead of you know, putting a smear campaign out.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, what's he think he is? Gordon Ramsay, for Christ's sakes?
I don't know.
Christ.
Like I said, I don't know the guy, or anything like that. So, you know, he's got a following. He definitely has a following, and that's fine. Whatever. I just didn't like the review. I thought the review was very unfair.
Yeah.
So I did a video on it.
Yeah.
And if I don't know, you know, he hasn't reached out to me or anything like that to say whether he liked my video or not.
You
It's okay. It's my opinion. Just like
yeah,
it's his
you won't
opinion.
hear from him. Well,
I didn't call him names. I didn't.
it's no different than his opinion on a restaurant. It was your opinion on his review.
Exactly.
So what the hell's he got to bitch about?
I don't know. But who knows? But like I said, it's whatever. It's just a review. I didn't make fun of the guy.
Yeah.
I didn't call him names or whatever. So
I mean,
I guess it depends if you can accept criticism or not, right?
Just think of the business owner, how he feels.
Yeah, and that's probably why. Because, you know, being a small business owner myself, you're like, oh, you don't want that.
No,
you don't want that at all.
I mean, he's probably going along, especially in Rhode Island, right? He was in Wesley, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's where his seafood stuff is, right?
I got a small loan for you.
Yeah. So it's unfortunate. I don't even know what a restaurant is. So
You want some fresh seafood? I'm going to help you have some fresh seafood.
So the way it goes. What are you gonna do? That's one.
I don't know.
You know.
But the guy that owns the restaurant is he's like the president of the Mystic Business or the Westerly Misquamicut Business Association.
Wow. Holy crap.
Sometimes you just got to stay in your lane.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Well.
Speaking of staying in our lane,
yeah.
We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back, and I am going to let you know, Paul, what the next video is going to be.
Okay.
And this one probably will definitely make some ears red.
Okay.
Be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
Today's program is being brought to you by the Burns Agency in Dayville and Norwich. Home, auto, life insurance, all from a family-owned agency since 1932. Call 860-774-8549 or find them on the web at burnsagency.com and find out why you'll buy better at Burns. The Burns Agency, a Hub International company. Strain Family Motors on Route 12, Lisbon. Quality used cars like the SNSN Strain Family Motors Mobile that you will see at all SNSN sports events. Oil changes, remote car starters, all available and more in their service department. And if you really want to turn up the excitement, rent a Polaris Slingshot for the day and live it up. All available at Strain Family Motors, Route 12 in Lisbon.
Is it safe to visit the dentist? In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they gonna know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
You try.
You buy better.
Better it burns.
Much better.
So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns.
You buy better. It burns. You buy better.
Summer is here, and unfortunately, temperatures may not be the only thing on the rise. If you're experiencing significant insurance increases, it's time to make the call. The Burns Agency, now a Hub International company, has more solutions than ever. With the same superior service you've come to know. Call, email, or stop in today to start your savings. The Burns Agency, a Hub International company, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
All right, we are back here at SNSN.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
You like your digs, Paul? Sitting there with the microphone in front of you?
That break went on any longer, my head would have went on. Yeah.
As you can see, these couches are kind of craptastic. They're comfy.
They're comfy.
But, this is one of those
they got
pleather.
Got beat up a little bit.
Yeah. But I have covers that I bought for him. So, and it's a prop, basically. So I wasn't going to go out and spend $2,000 on a couch, especially when I'm making 29 cents a video. So anyway, so the next video that's coming up is going to discuss a topic that in town, and in other towns as well, especially small town America, that they're affected by a lot of affliction. Do you know what it is? No idea, because you've talked about it.
Oh, I did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, you're busted. You've talked about it.
Oh. Taxes? I don't know.
No. We all talk about that.
Yeah.
And other people on this show have talked about it.
Okay.
Nepotism.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. So there has been, concern, I guess, about different, and it's not just here, but it's other towns too, where you have people in the same boards, or not in the same boards, but other boards, and for whatever reason, is it to control? Is it to become power couples?
Well, the problem
is it for the best interest of that town? I mean, this may have to be a 3-part series, but
there are some workplaces that if you want to hire in somebody and they're a relative,
yeah.
There we go again.
Paul's got a fur ball.
Yeah. You can't hire them because it's a relative.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. But that's because in any small town, unfortunately, there's no volunteers. So guess what?
That's part of the problem. And,
Yeah.
if you're in a small town, what do you do?
Right.
So anyway, that's going to be the next video. That is
Oh,
going to
that'll
be
be
discussed.
interesting. I wonder how many people you'll tick off over that one.
Well, I'm not looking to tick anybody off.
I know you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one thing, and I have not had anybody, thank goodness, and I think I'm just lucky.
Yeah.
Where the videos. Oh,
Cough drop.
I thought you were just.
No, cough drop.
No one has said, like I was way off base. And if I am, I want people to tell me. But if I'm not, then I'm not.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to be just what I think. And
that's been the point of contention for years.
Yeah.
About, this relative's on that board, this board, that board, this board.
How about the board? How about the school system?
Yeah. I mean, that's been going on for years.
It's going on for years.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do?
Until people step up.
You had said, you and I, we've both talked about this a few times, where it's like, where are the new people?
Yeah.
There's got to be some new people, that to step up and
Right.
be on boards and,
Right.
Take part, in the education system or whatever.
Right.
People have asked me, why don't you? And I'm like, well, I don't want to do that because of what I do, because that's definitely would be a conflict.
Conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Like
I'm on the rec commission, but
no impact.
Yeah, that's the least amount of possible conflict I could have.
Right.
So, and I enjoy being on that, and it's good. We get like where Melissa and I are the subcommittee, and forget the third. We're the subcommittee for the light parade.
Yeah.
So we're putting that together. So Tammy Dudek. So that's fun. I like doing that, but I won't, get on anything else.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like there's a new cat running this year on the Democratic ticket, Matt Danieluk.
Yeah.
Who hasn't run before, so he's a new guy. I don't think I noticed any other really new faces.
All I know is the guy works at the school or something. I don't know.
I think he's a para.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, I don't know of any.
I don't know.
Any other, So, speaking of like politics, and the elections are coming up. I am thinking very serious about just backing out of the whole political thing. Just backing out.
Yeah. Well, did you do a lot the last election? I think.
Yeah, we interviewed a
did.
lot of candidates and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
also had a couple promotional campaigns. Because but yeah, I'm thinking about just. I mean, we would do a promotional campaign if somebody. I mean, but then again, doesn't everybody? If it's a paid advertisement, it's a paid advertisement.
Correct.
But as far as anything else,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really seriously thinking about just not doing it.
Yeah.
You'd
have to be fair to both sides.
Well, I think we've always been fair to both sides.
Yeah.
That's not the point.
Yeah.
But if person A buys a promotional package from us, that has been offered to person B, that's being fair. If they don't want it, they don't have to take it.
Right.
It's the same package is offered to everybody.
Right.
But yeah. Yeah, I'm really thinking I'm thinking about just shit canning debates. It's like why? Paul Sweet, which really honestly he aggravates me because we invited him to come and do a debate, right? And then all of a sudden they go, yeah, and then all of a sudden no. I'm like, why? And then I heard him on the debate on WINY says Plainfield doesn't really get any coverage. He thanked them for, and I'm like, really? Why don't you talk to Plainfield High School? And of all the times we tool in there, and cover sports, for, a place that gets no coverage. So why don't we talk about that?
Mm-hmm.
And when's the last time you've been to a Board of Selectmen meeting, Paul?
Yeah. Oh, right. The Board of Selectmen, he's been in here.
He's running,
yeah.
and he's been here before, and he refused to come in. So fine. Why? So, and what I'm saying right now is not lying. Okay. Oh, by the way, just so you know, the opinions expressed on SNSN are not those necessarily of SNSN. It's staff or advertisers.
I don't have any opinion.
Don't be a wuss. Don't be a freaking wuss. You have opinions. You just don't talk about it on here because you're afraid of backlash. Yes, you are.
Well,
I've known you long enough. You're just afraid of the backlash.
I don't want to take any crap.
What are they going to do to you, Paul?
Nothing.
You're 82 years old. You're a resident in this town. You live in a house that really you're kind of out of the way. What are they going to do to you? Let's get Paul Ash.
They got me on my car tax.
So, anyway, yeah. So that was kind of. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard. I really haven't heard anything from the political parties in Griswold or anything. I had one person ask me a question, but I haven't heard anything. Actually, two people have inquired, but nobody else. So it's like, I'm like, whatever.
I know. Aren't the both of them doing something to raise money too, right? Both parties, I think they got something going to raise money.
Don't know. I've been,
Yeah.
You know what I'm really surprised to? Brooklyn Fair. It's election season. Why was there no representation there? Thousands of people.
Yeah.
Or even just, just a committee or something. It was perfect, to meet with people and talk to people. Nope,
True.
Didn't happen.
Well, maybe because it's Brooklyn, they figured it's too far away. I don't know.
You know how many people went from all areas?
I know. I haven't been to
Brooklyn. You know how many people? You know how many people from Plainfield and Griswold I saw that were residents and business owners there?
Oh, so you went to the Brooklyn Fair?
I went there yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I got to say, I was glad we actually, Melissa and I talked about it, and it's like we were really on the fence, and we had never been to the Brooklyn Fair together.
Really?
I haven't been in like 15 years. She hasn't been since she was like a kid.
Really?
Yeah, because I have this, and this is, I can't speak for her, but for me, I had a hard time thinking that I'm going to spend $50 before I even walk in the door. Parking, tickets. So I was incorrect about that. It was $7 to park, and it was $15 per ticket. So it was $37 before. And I'm like, we haven't done anything. We've already spent $37.
Yeah.
But I will say, we had a really good time. There was plenty to see, and we walked around for, 2-3 hours, and we saw some really cool things, which I took a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna post those as well. So if you didn't get a chance to go to the Brooklyn Fair, there was some really cool things. What?
It's over.
It is now, but I won't go to the Woodstock Fair.
That's much bigger.
Well, it's not only just bigger, but it's the Brooklyn Fair on steroids. Basically, it's the same vendors, for the most part.
And more. Yeah.
Just bigger. There's bigger entertainment and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We won't go to that, but it was a good deal. We got to feed butterflies. Literally butterflies.
Yeah.
You have a little varnish.
Yeah.
Brush. The sponge one.
Yeah.
And you take it and it's dipped in sugar water.
Oh.
And you put it right up to the butterfly. They're not afraid of you. And you put it right under their legs. They just they lift them right up.
Okay. Wow.
I even gave a butterfly a kiss.
Oh, wow. Good for you.
Brought it right over. So.
Yeah. Mushing it up with the butterfly. Huh?
Yeah. Don't hate, Paul. Don't hate.
I hope it was a female butterfly.
Huh?
Was it a female butterfly?
Don't hate, Paul. Don't hate. I don't know. Look at this. Just before we sign off, we actually got our first comment of the day. It's Dawn Matos. Hello, Dawn. She said hello. Nobody talks anymore in here. No. Remember, we had comments going like crazy. We had comments going like crazy before. No, not
nothing.
so much.
Nothing.
People just trolling. Trolls be trolling.
Yeah.
So, I don't care.
Yeah. So when does school start for Griswold? Wednesday? Thursday?
Next week? Or this week?
This week.
Wednesday?
I would think
tomorrow
Wednesday
or Wednesday?
Thursday. I don't know.
Soon.
It's got to be this week.
Really soon. When you see the buses out there, chances are they're picking up students. Call me silly.
Yeah. It's amazing already school starts already.
Huh?
Then the leaves will be falling. Oh, crap.
All the leaves are
man.
Da, da, da,
I know it.
Melissa says to me yesterday, she goes, I can't believe summer's over. I said, it's not over yet. She goes, but the kids are going back to school. And I said, I know. And she goes, I almost feel bad for them.
Oh.
Because it seemed like the summer just started. And then I said, so let me ask you a question. She said, what? I said, are you going to go school shopping? I said, no. I said, it's a great year. But next year we'll be probably shopping for Bennett. Because if he goes to preschool next year. Oh. I mean, that's up to my daughter, so we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Cheryl says Thursday.
Oh, there you go.
School starts.
Thursday. Yeah.
So.
Wow.
Anyway. Yeah. So I appreciate everybody watching the videos that we've put out on different things. Nepotism is the next video that's going to come up along with some Brooklyn Fair stuff. I'm going to put that out. Thanks for all the video ideas. Oh, didn't get one. And yeah. So, and yeah, I think we're just going to back out of the whole debate crap. And I mean, it's a big production. It's a big production, just to do it.
Yeah.
Janice Steinhagen has to put a lot of stuff together and puts in a lot of hours to do that.
Yeah.
And there's nothing in it for us at all, to do it.
Yeah.
So if somebody wanted to sponsor it, okay, fine, but nobody's sponsoring it, and the Republicans and the Democrats aren't paying for it. So they don't work for free, do they?
Yeah. Well, it's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see. I'm sure they'll be at the steak dinner. Both parties will be discussing their issues.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
If they want to reach, the 30 people that are there, that's great.
Yeah, and Republicans still up in the air yet because
What's that?
they still haven't had their primary yet, right?
No.
No, so that's got to
That's
be
coming up pretty soon.
pretty soon. So
Be Rich Canova taking on Martin McKinney
yeah,
in a bloodbath for the ages. Ding, ding.
yeah, that's going to be interesting. Yeah,
Hey, Bruce, how are you? My friend Bruce,
Oh.
my baseball buddy, my favorite baseball buddy
there you
from Dodge Stadium.
go. There you go.
So this last thing I'll talk about is that we just did our second year at Dodge Stadium. They won championship again.
Yep,
It's great. First year, the camera I did was right outside the press box, and I got to meet Bruce and John and Walt, whose name is Phil. I called him Walt. That's a different
Yeah.
story. This year I was over on third base, so I didn't get a chance to really. Bruce came over every single game to say hello, and so did Phil, who I call Walt, whatever. But it was really nice, to just to give you an idea of what that place really is all about. So, and next Tuesday we're going to have Lee Walter on once again, the general manager of the Sea Unicorns.
Gotcha.
And hopefully he'll have some information because I know they are seeking a lease. Whether it's going to happen, I don't know. That was redundant. So we'll have to see what happens, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But Lee will be on with us next Tuesday here on the show, Tuesday morning at 9:00.
Good.
Alrighty. All right, Paul, have a splendid day.
You too.
And we will see you real soon.
Yeah.
And hope you guys like the new setup here on